mentioned after the game the other day, you take some time and look at some stuff and how things have gone the past few games. Have you had a chance to look at a lot of the film, and what did you come up with?
Oh yeah, we watched a lot of film. You know, we've really got to figure out how to start a little bit better. Our finishes have been fantastic, but we got to start. Offensively, we've gotten flat in a few of the games, and then we're playing behind. And it's going to be all about the start this week and focusing on that. I think we figured out after a few games how to finish.
In the fourth quarter of that game, when you guys were kind of chipping away, it looked like Sasha was really pushing the tempo. Is that kind of what you were preaching to her? Because it really kind of got them on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, we needed it and more up tempo, and you know it was slow. It wasn't really to our liking, and I think she did, and she can do that. She's so quick. She can provide that on the floor. But yeah, it does put other defenses, you know, a strain on their defense because she is so quick.
Is that a switch that you think you can kind of hit now going forward to say, hey, you know, we need to, you know, whether it's in the fourth quarter or not, you can say, hey, let's turn up the heat a little bit?
Yeah, you can see when she's in the game that it just feels different. And, you know, if we can keep her out of foul trouble, and that was what was going on, is we're having to sit her out, then you put her back in, and it feels like it's a different feel of the game. But, yeah, I mean, we want her to do that. That's obviously to her advantage and to ours as well.
And leading the conference, I know Michaela was kind of saying that every team's coming out and playing their best game against you guys. Is that kind of just more motivation, like in overtime, to finish the game and just give it your best at the very end?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to get everyone's best shot, but we need to make sure we're giving them our best shot as well. And I don't think we've necessarily been doing that the last couple games. And that's where we do have this week to go back, reevaluate. You know, what are some areas we need to do a little bit better job on? And from our side, we're going to start from the offensive end. I think we can figure out how to defend people, which is what we struggled with a little bit the other night too. But offensively is where we're going to start.
Odd to have a whole week off this time of year. I mean, usually you're playing every 3 or 4 days. Good, bad, and different.
Both. We'll watch a lot of game film, a little recovery, and just kind of. We haven't really had a lot of great practices. That if you're playing back, you know, so quick, you have more recovery day before the game practice. Now we can actually probably get after it a little bit more and get back into a little bit better routine than what we've been in.
What about Eastern this weekend? You talk that far in advance?
Oh yeah, you know, we'll focus on ourselves early in the week and then start making our way towards Eastern. They're good. They have solid post presence. Their 4s and 5s are really good this year. You're going to see a lot of new faces, and their guards are athletic. They can get up and down. They're definitely going to be a handful.
Speaking of 4s and 5s for you guys, Zentea has really kind of emerged as a real, you know, catalyst defensively for you, and it's kind of translated to offense. Is that kind of what you expected from her at this point in the season?
Yeah, definitely. We just knew she needed to play and relax, and she's starting to relax a little bit. From the defensive end, she's been phenomenal. And but offensively, when she just relaxes and gathers herself, and it's normally results in a good 2 points for us too.